The thoughts and opinions of this show is that of Drazy and does not coincide with all of Dre's Radio Cafe. Listening discretion is advised.
TunaBeats.com.
I done came a long way to ever give a fuck about what the haters say. I don't need nobody really, all I need is me, the dopest rapper out of Cashville, Tennessee. Yeah, they remember me, I've been buzzing in these streets. They used to try to diss me, now they say they wanna end the beat. Talking about, can we squash it? No, I don't squash shit. If you fuck with me, you better be ready for me. Don't never talk shit, cause you know what I do to niggas that do that type of shit. I get some banana clips and get the dumping off the rip. They gangsta on the internet, but in person they bitches. Don't ever fuck with Young Real or Young Twisted. I'm known for killing shit, so they say that I'm something vicious. I did this shit all by myself without you fake ass niggas help, cause y'all be on that bullshit. But fuck it, I'ma still do my thing. Already know my music's lit.
So bombs away on this damn bridge, cause ain't nobody gon' skip me. For 2 years straight I've been doing this. Motherfuckers really got me all fucked up. Better move around before I let it bust. Got a thick bitch with me, yeah, cuffed. Fuck with me, niggas better duck. Get wrapped up, put in the trunk. Niggas out here acting hella drunk. Nigga, what's up? Get popped quick. Better stop, bitch. Don't talk shit if you talking. I'll hit you with a fucking mop stick. I got trust issues, so no, I ain't gonna fuck with you. Did nobody help me through a damn thing? Even through the bad days, I'ma be a damn gang. I'ma stay and remain in the game till my dying days. I'ma do it my way. I'm a G, fuck you me. I'm a beast, all these motherfucking beats. Ain't nobody stopping me. If you stand in my way, you getting knocked off your feet. Shit, we can catch a beef in the streets.
So when it's over, no, I did it my way. Keep talking, I got something new to say. You think you got me locked inside of your game? No. So when it's over, no, I did it my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
That was My Way. That was Young Twisted featuring Alex Marie Brinkley and my homeboy Young Real. Starting it off a little bit different today. I wanted to figure out what it was I was going to do just to get the show started. You got to excuse all the jingling and stuff. It's my necklace, bracelet, and all that stuff. Just hitting all this other stuff. So
gotta do better than that, man.
I know. Y'all already know. It's the fam, bitch. I thank y'all so very much for tuning in with me. Today's episode of In My Opinion is going to be called For the Children. All right. This conversation got sparked up, of course, by thank you. Got sparked up from the queen of Global Empire Entertainment, Teresa Taylor. Shout out to Teresa Taylor. She did a podcast about our children and getting them ready for school and things of that nature and whatnot. And it kind of made me, because she talked about her kids and how kids are important to us and things of that nature. And I just want to bring that to the forefront because I really haven't talked about my kids that much. I mean, I'm blessed in every form of fashion. And then I'm also seeing families here that I deal with in terms of like my surrounding family, my circle of family. Danielle and his kids. I see him plenty of times on Facebook with his children. I see Naya and Boss Lady, and I'm seeing all these kids around. And of course, I see Lyris MC and her children in pictures and stuff. And a lot of times you'll see me with my kids, and my kids do a lot of stuff for me too. And I'm blessed in every form of fashion. But we don't really talk about this, and I feel like it needs to be put on the forefront. Now, changing the times, and I'm talking about like present tense to now, has been very, very difficult in the idea of the I don't know what you can call them, stalkers and children trafficking and human trafficking and things of that nature. And it's really gotten to the point where now I fear every morning that my daughter gets up and gets on a school bus to go to school, and hope that she makes it home every day safe and sound. Also have the school shootings, things of that nature, that every day, if you look back, even if you look back 20, 30 years, we weren't having that issue like we have now. Like, it's not that outrageous. But now every day you're seeing an average of kids missing every day, not making it to their destination, not making it home. And it's really saddening, and it depresses me a lot, because I'm not around my children 24/7. Some are in college. Shout out to my kids in college. Shout out to my kids working. Shout out to my kids in school. I mean, just there, period, up front. No BS, anything of that nature. And it really saddens me that I have to every day get up and do certain things. I mean, Teresa Taylor said distinctly that, praying with your kids before they go to school, and making sure they have all the tools they need to be successful, and just getting them ready for school is just not enough. It's not enough at all. It's way more advanced than that, way more important than that. We can spend all day getting them dressed up, looking fly for school, talking to them about bullying, talking to them about just the aspects of life, but the thing about it is that it's just way more complex than that. It's way more than that. It's way beyond what we're looking at it for. And it really bothers me that we go through this every year, that school starts, or school's in session, or school's basically doing what it's doing, and we fear that. I fear that. I hope that a lot of people out here that's listening understands what I am going through and the process that I'm going through, because there's still kids, there's still grandkids, there's kids on top of kids. I mean, we have children in this world and adults in this world that are basically going back through the normal, but with all these other obstacles in the way. Bullying, people out here doing date rape drugs, and all these it's all right to do the party and things if you're in college and stuff, and things of that nature. That's perfectly great. I do not tell you not to do that. Be cautious. Cover your drinks. Keep your drink in your hand at all times. Don't look too far off your drink. I mean, I try to tell this to my kids. Safe words, in case something's wrong, or somebody kidnaps you, or something's going on. There's got to be a safe word that they can call home, and you automatically know something's wrong before you even know it's wrong. All right. Just being more aware, more in depth, more in tune with our children makes a whole lot of a difference. Getting to know them, get to know their friends, know where their friends live. I mean, I'm going through this every year, trying to understand minds, because minds are important to me. Minds is all I have. My kids is very important to me. Very, very important to me. My fam, around my kids, even my nephews, nieces, things of that nature, they all need to know me a little bit better enough to know that in some way or another, I'm all about my family. So family as a whole, but my kids are very important to me. Just making sure they have all the essential needs that they have, school supplies, making sure they all talk about no kid left behind, and making sure kids don't go hungry, things of that nature. If you got an opportunity to give to a foundation or anything like that, feel free to give to that foundation, because them foundations are very very incentive for kids to be able to mature up and be better students. A kid on an empty stomach doesn't help the system. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't help the system. I like how some even in Tennessee right now, we're giving backpacks to the kids that are in, even the kids that are not in fortunate neighborhoods, but all kids with some foods in there, food supplies and things of that nature, that they can take home and have food for breakfast and lunch and whatnot. And they're trying to get into that habit of doing that at least once a week, which is very, very grateful for not only the kids, but the parents, and the idea that it's giving our children, a better outlook on life, not having to go home hungry, get up hungry, things of nature for all those that are unfortunate. I will get into another conversation about just about the well-being of the world and how we are taking it from one extreme to the next and how bad it is and things of that nature. But that's on another episode. My episode right now is just trying to basically sit and discuss what the foundation is and what we need to do for our kids, our children. Our children is our future, things of that nature. I will go through a list of other stuff. And as I'm going through and I'm talking to y'all, I'm actually trying to process myself into making mental notes about things I like to talk about or things I would love to talk about in terms of, other things in this world and this society that we're dealing with. But as of right now, our children are our prime concerns. Being able to talk to them and be open armed to them. You don't have to be their friend because you're their parent, but at the same time too, you want to be able to let them be comfortable and understanding that you're there for them and that they can feel free to come and talk to you, like an open door policy. I have that with my kids. They're welcome to call me at any given time, talk to me about whatever they want to talk to me about, and I would give them my honest answer. And I don't hold no disrespect to them. I don't hold grudges. I don't in any form or fashion be disrespectful. Just try to be a provider, a protector, provider. I say that at the end of every show, put God first, protect, provide, spread love, and get the money. I say that every time. And that's a lot of real talk. I think that like my children are very mature, very intelligent, very smart. A lot of them think before they react. And that's a good thing. I want them to be self-efficient, self-understanding. If they need me for something, they can call me, and be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Not a follower. I want them to learn to think ahead, speak to others the way they want to be spoke to, with the utmost respect to adults and elders. Excuse me. And just be there. Just be the kids, our future, be what they're supposed to be. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that my youngest baby needs to be the maturest one in the building or whatever. She's just a kid and she's growing. So as she grows and matures herself, I want her to be more educated than just a little bit. I want her to each day embrace something mentally that's going to hopefully effectively help her in the future. We sit up and we give the idea that it is what it is. I don't know how a lot of families deal with, families and things of that nature, but we have to understand, like, our kids are our future, regardless of what happens. And we try to give them the best opportunity to be better at what they're doing. In order for them to be better, they have to strive to be better or attempt to be better for the sake of whatever it is they're trying to do. My daughter wants to be a veterinarian. She has to think like a veterinarian sometimes to take care of certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she wants to learn about being a veterinarian, she needs to know about animals, know certain things about animals. That's where we have to, as adults, our parents have to give them the extra eyesight and show them some extra. Like, now's the best time for me to teach my daughter about certain pets, how they walk and how they, communicate and, what certain things are and how to react to certain things. And, even if I have to teach her in the process of teaching a dog how to do certain, 7 calls, you know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then I need to be embracing that with her. If that's what she wants to do. If my son wants to be a football player, I have to teach him not just about the running up the field and blocking and catching and running and all that stuff. You have to probably teach him a little bit of the sports medicine side of it, like, the body, how everything works, what joints, if you get a cramp in your leg or a cramp in your, in your calf or whatever the case may be, what you can eat, what you can't eat, what you can take, what you can't take, in order to be a better, more efficient player. I think it's very imperative that. It's just like doing internet radio. I mean, like, to me, it's not just about the tones and, it's not just about just coming on here and just chit-chatting and blah, blah, blah. It's about the right vocals, the right sounds, the right, scripts, the right things. I mean, I do 3 or 4 different shows at a time sometimes, and there's some that I need to do with DJing. I used to DJ all the time. Now I'm learning on new techniques and learning on new equipment and learning on new things. That it's one of these things that you have to embed yourself and want to embrace things in order to learn more, to be better at what you're doing. And that's what I'm attempting to do. I will hope that y'all as parents, everybody that's listening and within the, radio area that's listening to this podcast, sits and takes a moment to think, well, listen, he's talking, real talk, and he's talking about what I can do and what I can't do and what I shouldn't and shouldn't do for my kids and things of that nature. All of this is fine and dandy with understandings, because I know, like, how I am, my kids are a pure, more unrefined version of me. As they mature up, they refine themselves, but they're unrefined right now because they're growing. They're still going through the motions. They still going through the process. I would love for Aaron to be the absolute greatest, visual art person, or, director, or just artist, in terms of what his goal is. His goal is to go to school to be, deal with artwork and, graffiti and things of that nature. I want him to be the best at visual arts that he can possibly be. And if that means going to movies and seeing how other movies are put together and how things are made and how things progress and how things show, then so be it. That's fine. I would love for him to understand that more and more and more. Just like I said, my daughter wants to be a veterinarian. I can't sit back and just not teach her about animals. It's just like my other daughter. My daughter's wants to be a teacher. It has a process to it that I want to hope that she goes through. And if she needs my assistance to do it, then so be it. My other son, he's had an opportunity to play baseball, did certain things on his own. He's dealing with kids right now. So he's going through a motion or something. But whatever that motion is, I need to invest myself into helping him learn more about what his motion is. And as he goes through that process, just be that person that I know he can be. So all that to be said is just like certain factors that we have to do for our children. And it's just more than just that. It's making sure they're fed right. It's about making sure they get adequate sleep. It's about making sure they're getting their homework done. It's about making sure that they're in tune with today's society's the ins and outs, the yes, the no's, stranger danger. We've lost all touch with stranger danger. We've lost touch with, answering the doors and answering phone calls. And, there was a time or two that I had to deal with some situations in terms of, what do they call it? They call it the, snaps. What do they call the internet? They call it, dark hole, the dark hole virus, or dark hole, or whatever it is. It was some things that were sent into a dark hole, and people get scared about things of that nature, or whatever. It's just about teaching them about life. Don't send any kind of X-rated pictures or photos or anything over a cell phone or anything. No, excuse me, over a cell phone that you don't want to be seen by anybody else. Things of that nature. And there's some things you can do to prevent that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some certain things that you can do to prevent things like that. You can't protect everybody and everything all the time, any place, but there is certain things that you can and can't do. But there is a time and a place for all that, and you have to understand what you can and cannot do in all these times. So really basically children, getting these children back to school, getting these children, educated, getting them, set on the schedule, getting them into some kind of after school activity, trying to make sure they have a positive way to get in and out of a house or somewhere that they're going to be at. Make sure that they're communicating with people. Like nowadays, I'm so confused and so, well, not so confused, but I'm more so convinced that if you got a kid that goes back and forth to school, whether it's on a school bus, whether it's in a ride share car, whether you're taking them yourself or picking them up or whatever the case may be, sometimes I think like even if they're 5 years old, they need a cell phone. I think, my daughter is at a point where now, like, if something happens to her, I want to be able to help her. And I know she's not going to try to go to, or do something outrageous. I will hope not, that would jeopardize her being taken or lost or, things of that nature. But you never know what happens. And like I said, we can't keep an eye on our kids 24/7 and avoid them from being in situations. But we can prevent a lot of situations from going down. If I was really smart years ago when they made it was a phone called a Jitterbug or something, I can't remember what it's called. It was a little bitty phone that parents can give to their kids that had like 3 phone numbers on it, and that's it. And they could call 3 numbers. If I was smart enough, I would have bought that one little invention, and I would have like literally had it for my daughter and let her be able to call either mom, dad, or grandma or somebody and say, hey, I'm getting on the bus now, or I'm getting off the bus, or I got lost, or my bus is not here, or anything like that, just to be more safe, more secure. I'm so tied up in the idea that we live in a world that is just, and it could be just my mind, but we live in a world where it's just, things are not safe. I mean, everything is not planned, not geared up, and a lot of it could be me just watching TV where we see this constantly, like kids going missing or kids being, trafficked, and kids not being gone and not show back up. And you may not think it can't happen to you, but it can happen to anybody. And that sad thing about it is because we don't even take into consideration that could one day be our kids. But we need to be safety first for our children. Just the same as like having a game plan if your house catches fire, Lord forbid that happens, or just in case something goes wrong, and y'all go to a theme park or out and about walking and you get lost and things of that nature. Always having a game plan set aside to know what is the next step is always a good thing. I want to get more in depth in this as I go, but I know I'm getting close to my time on closing. Excuse me. But the reality behind it is that I really didn't get super deep into this, and I wanted to keep it on my mind while my mind was fresh. But Miss Teresa Taylor, Global Fam Entertainment, she was sitting up talking about getting the kids ready for school, things of that nature, preparing them, having a list of things set up, whether it was time for what time to go to bed, what time to get up, things of that nature. I was trying to get my 2-cent diligence into it, and I wanted to do more on it. So I will probably have a part 2 to this where I have more bullet points, more conversation on, more things of that nature. Right now, I just was not prepared for it, and I wanted to go ahead and get this while it was fresh on my mind, so that way I can have it for another episode. That way, at least if my children was to hear it or somebody else was to hear it, they would know how I feel about this situation. I'm not really super set on the idea of for example, like the districting of schools. I'll talk about this on another episode, but long story short, my son and my daughter both went to the same schools last year. One went to the elementary school. Well, they both went to the elementary school. One became a 6th grader. One's going to 2nd grade. So instead of them, now take in mind they live in the same house. They live in the same house, but they rezone the kids to different schools. My daughter still goes to the same school. My son goes to a different school. So they're taking 2 different buses now, instead of them going to the same school where it actually has a elementary school and a middle school right on the same premise. So I really want to talk into depth on that, and I actually want to go to the board and figure out why they got rezoned for different schools, and they're in the same house. Get up the same time, go to school the same time, get on the same bus, come to the same schools. They're really literally right next door to each other. Like the elementary schools on one side of the building, on one about maybe a quarter of a mile away from the middle school. Now they got them going to two different schools. One goes to the same school she was going to before last year, and my other son is going to another school about, give or take, maybe 2 miles from the house. One's actually literally about maybe a mile and a half. The other one's about like 2-3 miles from the house. Take that back. So anyway, I'm not going to get super deep into that. I'll keep y'all posted on the situation. But they're both going to two different schools when they was going to the same school, same situation before. All right. So anyway, with that being said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. The song you heard earlier, I opened it with that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close out with something totally different. Man, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. No, actually, I'm going to just close out with the same song. The song was called My Way. Is by Young Twisted, featuring Alex Marie Brinkley and my homeboy Young Real. Basically just wanted to hear the tune itself. The singing part is what gets me into things, and I enjoyed that song. All right, so I'm getting ready to close out with that, but at the same time too, I'm getting ready to show y'all ways to reach me. This was yet another episode of In My Opinion. You're more than welcome to chime in, tell me what you think. I actually will be doing some live episodes down the line. I appreciate y'all for listening. Ways to reach me: getting out of here, My Way, Young Twisted, Young Real, and Alex Marie Brinkley. And until next show, I want y'all to just take care of your kids, man. Make sure your kids is good, settled in, ready for school, getting themselves together, things of that nature. Put God first, protect the kids, provide, spread love, get that money. All right. Until next show, I'm getting ready to get out of here. You already know I've been here doing it for a good long while. I'm trying to stay consistent on it. You know,
It's the fam, bitch.
I thank y'all so very, very much. Hit me up. Send me music to drezey21@yahoo.com. That's drezey21@yahoo.com. Also, hit your girl, Boss Lady
95895@gmail.com.
I thank y'all so very, very much for tuning in.
It's the fam, bitch.
I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Ways to reach me and My Way. All right. Until then, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. Be safe. Peace. Yo, ways to reach me. Hit me up on drezey21@yahoo.com. That's drezey21@yahoo.com. Also, if you get an opportunity, send your tracks to my homegirl, Boss Lady
95895@gmail.com.
Once again, that's Boss Lady
95895@gmail.com.
You can also hit me up, 615-540-3998. That's 615-540-3998. If you want to just send me a shout out, want to request any kind of music, want to vote for Boast to Roast, vote for Dre's 8, anything of that nature, send me a text message to 615-540-3998. Man, you can catch me on any social media, YouTube, iHeart, X, any of them natures. Any of them you want to hit me up on, just hit me up, man. Find me, Andre Richmond or Drezy. Dre's Radio Cafe, man. What more can I say? Other than that, man, just reach out to your boy and let's get it cracking. All right, let's go.
TunaBeats.com.
So when it's over, no, I did it my way. Keep talking like it's something new.
long way to ever give a fuck about what the haters say. I don't need nobody really, all I need is me, the dopest rapper out of Cashville, Tennessee. Yeah, they remember me, I've been buzzing in these streets. They used to try to diss me, now they say they wanna end the beat. Talking about, can we squash it? No, I don't squash shit. If you fuck with me, you better be ready for beat. Don't never talk shit, cause you know what I do to niggas that do that type of shit. I get some banana clips and get the dumping off the rip. They gangsta on the internet, but in person they bitches. Don't ever fuck with Young Real or Young Twisted. I'm known for killing shit, so they say that I'm something vicious. I did this shit all by myself without you fake ass niggas help, cause y'all be on that bullshit. But fuck it, I'ma still do my thing. Already know my music's lit.
Keep talking like it's something new you say. You think you got me locked inside of your game? No. So when it's over, no, I did it my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
I'm in the game to my dying days, so bombs away on this damn bridge, cause ain't nobody gon' skip me. For 2 years straight I've been doing this. Motherfuckers really got me all fucked up, better move around before I let it bust. Got a thick bitch with me, yeah, cuffed. Fuck with me, niggas better duck, get wrapped up, put in the trunk. Niggas out here acting hella drunk, nigga what's up, get popped quick. Better stop it, don't talk shit if you talking, I'll hit you with a fucking mop stick. I got trust issues, so no, I ain't gonna fuck with you. Did nobody help me through a damn thing, even through the bad days. I'ma be a damn thing, I'ma stay and remain in the game till my